I think museums are extraordinarily important parts of any cultural heritage. Because they exist for many reasons. I think, of course, it is a simple acknowledgement and a recognition of the enormous contribution that the community has made to Canadian society, and in fact how historic it is. I mean, it surprised me, how historic it was. It went back to the turn of the 20th century and earlier. Those early pioneers who left the Punjab area and moved to North America had an extraordinary lives amongst them, and they built incredible stories themselves in their new lands, and those stories need to be recognised and acknowledged. And of course, the contribution that they made to Canadian society was, as I said, was absolutely enormous. And of course, the armed forces contribution that they made has, again, likewise been similarly disproportionate to their numbers. And of course, we've recognised that on many occasions. Museums form more than just a simple recognition and just a simple display of things. They are educational. They are hugely educational for a wider audience, because people who might not know much about the Sikh community or what they represent and what they've done, what they've achieved, etc., they can go into these museums and they can learn about what, of course, has been suffered through many decades and further, but also all the positive messages that it brings. So it forms a hugely educational part of any society to spread that message across the wider society. And so I think it's a very positive thing, and it does form more of I suppose, a cultural hub. It's a hub, it's a centre, it's a focus for the community to get together and just do what they do, and of course bring other parts of a wider society in towards this cultural hub, so where they can bask in the joys of Sikhi and get to meet Sikhs and understand what they represent and who they are and what they do, etc. And of course learn about all the things, whether it's from Langar, whether it's to the charitable, enormous charitable deeds that they do.